Hello. How's everybody doing? Is everyone ready for Monday Night Raw? Feels like we just did Monday Night Raw. This week has flew by. This has been such a fast week. I mean, this weekend just kind of came and went. A lot of new video games came out that I was interested in, so this whole weekend I made some content a little bit and then worked pretty much on video games all weekend, so it flew by.
Vegas. In 40 days, 5 weeks
but I hope everybody's
Saturday,
doing well. It
will host WrestleMania. And tonight, the road to WrestleMania winds through Seattle, home to the Super.
Okay, we'll mute that. Seattle. So I did a short preview earlier where I was talking about the matches. Usually more announcements and what's happening today. So we got Penva is defending his title against El Grande Americano. We got the Women's Intercontinental Championship. We got Bayley, Lyra, Io, Raquel, Asuka, and Ivy Nile. That's for the world title. Or for the Intercontinental title. And then we have Obafemi and Rusev. Which, I mean, that's going to be interesting. So, I imagine that's going to be one of those maybe no contest. I'm going to say no contest more than likely on that. It's like a beat each other down kind of thing.
We are here tonight.
Yeah, they're showing the recap from last Monday where Seth beat up Paul Heyman, took him out.
The elimination chamber and therefore stole the main event of WrestleMania from Logan Paul. The next
I'm gonna check the audio real quick.
Going to stomp Seth Rollins' ass out.
All right. The vision's upset. We get it. Seth Rollins should be left to me.
Hey, everything sounds good.
Medically cleared to compete. So if you please, leave the ring and let me carry on with my broadcast. Hey, look out! That hooded dude just jumped over the barricade. Wait, that's another. Logan Paul now in pursuit. And a third one. Austin Theory chasing him through the arena. They're coming from all angles. Heyman is nowhere to go.
All right, looks like Johnny's here. Hey, Johnny, how are you? You looking forward to Monday Night Raw? Doesn't it feel like we just watched Raw? I mean, I'm excited for it, but it feels like it just happened. This week is just, that's what I was saying earlier, it just flew by. Let me know if you still have that latency tonight, Johnny, that we talked about last week or the week before. If you do, maybe I can change some settings on YouTube.
Pledge Arena in Seattle. Kick things off tonight with our general manager, Adam.
So everyone, if you check out the stream on a replay or if you're live, please drop a like and subscribe. Really would help me out.
Good evening, Seattle. Normally, I'd be out here to enthusiastically welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw, but tonight, I have some unfortunate business to attend to.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunate in the sense that it's time to have a conversation with somebody that's made himself well known over the last month or so. Somebody that I happen to know is in the building tonight. So Seth freaking Rollins.
Awesome.
Seth, I know you're in the building tonight because the Vision is in the building tonight, and it's time for you and I to have a talk face-to-face, eye-to-eye, so please join me in the ring.
I know, I think everything is all right and everything sounds good too. All right, sounds good, Johnny. Thanks for letting me know.
Seth, I know you're here
Is that Seth?
You can take the...
Oh, Corey, the arena's being flooded with a masked hooded. There's dozens of these guys.
They're like putties from Power Rangers.
Is one of them Seth?
Seth's like, he's got his own little crew going here. It's like the Foot Clan.
Well, good luck figuring it out, Corey. This is like an Uber shell game.
What was that?
Seth, you and I have known each other for a long time. I didn't need any of that, but I do need to talk to you.
Did that not
Listen,
remind you of the
see
Foot
eye to
Clan
eye.
from the Ninja Turtles?
I do not like the Vision.
What was up with that?
I don't like them. But it's not my job to like or dislike people. It is my job to be the general manager of Monday Night Raw. So I want you to hear it directly from me. What you've been doing for the last month with all the black masks, it's unacceptable. Hear me out. Not because I don't think the Vision deserves it. Yeah, I think they deserve it, but because, Seth, you had surgery less than 5 months ago.
Where did he find all these people? His wrestling school?
I know you know how dangerous it is, what you've been doing week in and week out. And yeah, the drive-by attack and the escape, it's worked every time. But let me ask you this. What happens when it doesn't? Because you get away, or you have other guys in masks. I understand it. I understand it, but I don't like it because there's going to come a time when you don't get away. And when the Vision gets their hands on you,
there's not many Vision
then
members
what
left.
happens? And have you thought about that? Because you're not medically clear. So the way I look at it, best case scenario, you and I come to an agreement, we nip it in the bud, we stop it now. Because I'm telling you as a man, the worst case scenario is that they get their hands on you. And when they do get their hands on you, that worst case scenario means it's the end of Seth freaking Rollins.
I don't know that he's all that concerned about that.
The end of Seth freaking Rollins. Not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and that when is now, because we are about to beat the brakes out of all of your masked minions. And the biggest moron out of all of you, Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth, there's a bullet with your name on it, and we don't give a damn how many masked idiots you got. They ain't gonna take it for you. So I guess, consider this worst case scenario.
Uh-oh. I feel like Seth has a plan here. He's like, now find me. Just gonna blend in.
Oh, this is
Wait,
unique,
what?
Corey. Rollins has got some camouflage now. It's absolute chaos in the ring. Where's Rollins?
I mean, it's kind of like follow the
visionary had a plan.
like the thing with like
He
those
thought
like
the
carnival
Vision would
games
be
where it's
out
like
here
follow the
tonight.
one. Logan sucks. I don't know what to think about. I don't know what to think about all the Foot Clan.
Well, the Vision tonight's about to go from bad to worse. Yeah, the man who drove Heyman
LA Knight's
away in
here.
an ambulance last week. A man who has many, many months of animosity toward the Vision. None other than LA Knight. But he's heading into a dangerous situation here. Well, Megastar walking with purpose, making a beeline for Logan Paul.
Very Foot
Paul
Ninjas
turning
from
into
Ninja
the
Turtles.
barricade,
Yeah.
and LA Monday night.
They did it like 2 or 3 times. And what's funny is it really didn't look cool when they were all running in circles trying to confuse him. It really didn't look cool.
Now Logan Paul from behind, and this, of course, the MO of the division, the numbers game.
All right, I'll definitely tweak some settings and see if I can see in here what's going on, just to see if it's me.
The tag team champions.
Usos.
Another couple of guys who've got bad blood with the Vision. Takedown by Jay. Jimmy Uso going after Logan Paul.
And now the Vision find themselves outnumbered.
Super kick city.
Double super kick. Clothesline by Knight. Logan Paul's been left all alone. And Austin Theory saving his partner.
Not today! Not today! Not today! You idiot! Over here!
The Vision driven back again. It has been a horrible couple of weeks.
I don't know. I didn't think I would ever see these guys together. Oh, they're going to run it back.
And now time to celebrate.
Let me take a look at those settings.
Man, between the Heyman situation, the Vision, it's not often they're outnumbered.
Tonight, their downfall came courtesy of the World Tag Team Champions and the Megastar.
The Vision, it's not often they're outnumbered.
Tonight, their downfall came courtesy of the World Tag Team Champions and the Megastar.
In what has been a chaotic start to Monday Night Raw on the road to WrestleMania, LA Knight and Usos
I played some
celebrating
WWE
after
2K26 over the
dismantling
weekend.
Vision.
I think it was, I guess it was Friday,
And what about the
Friday night,
plan by Seth
or
Rollins
Thursday,
tonight?
whatever day it was released. I tried, and there was like, it made you connect like a 2K account, and I couldn't get it figured out. Like it was just like locked up and would not work. And then I was able to get it fixed like the next day. I saw a lot of people were having that issue.
I have a feeling it's going to be one of those nights.
I saw some people were having some issues with it. But the game itself looks great. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, it didn't unlock everything. Like I purchased like the Monday Night War edition. It didn't unlock everything for some reason, which typically when you buy a premium, bundle, it unlocks everything, and it didn't. So I'm not sure if that was my experience, but I definitely saw some people having that issue and other issues. But I really enjoyed the game as far as just like the playing. I started showcase mode last night.
Spinal contusion, also facial lacerations and a deviated septum. No timetable on his return.
Rough night for the Oracle of the Vision, and things continue to get worse for that group.
Yeah, what a night it's going to be tonight here on Monday Night Raw.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion in AJ Lee. Tonight we will determine
the #1 contender.
So who do you guys
for
think is
gold
winning
in a gauntlet match?
this one? Lyra, Bailey, Io.
Io Sky, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, and
Raquel,
Ivy
Asuka,
Nile
Ivy Nile.
will compete next.
Yeah, you have to run the gauntlet for an opportunity at AJ Lee.
Is it
Also
Io?
tonight is the first title defense for the brand new Intercontinental Champion. Penta will defend the gold against the original El Grande Americano here tonight. And also,
I certainly hope that they reinforce the ring for this one. Two super heavyweights will collide as the hottest free agent in the game, Oba Femi, collides with the Lion of Bulgaria, Rusev.
and let's take a look at what happened between these two last week right here on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, yeah. I mean, these guys are just going to tear each other apart.
Rusev was bold enough to step up to the plate and attempt to bring the fight to the ruler. And despite a flurry of offense, Oba Femi was the last man standing.
Also, CM Punk and the world champs here tonight. WWE 2K Universe is already tearing it up in early access, and Season 1 of the Ringside Pass is officially underway with new superstars from AAA entering the fray. With the largest roster in franchise history, brand new match types, and a revamped universe mode, it's time to call every shot. WWE 2K26, the show never stops. WWE 2K26 goes on sale this Friday. Pre-order WWE 2K26 today to get early access.
Excuse me, Jimmy, Jimmy, I know you're trying to leave. Can I just have 2 seconds? Listen, it looks like you guys find yourselves on the same side as Seth Rollins and LA Knight against the Vision. I was just curious if you could...
I don't give a damn about no Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Austin Theory. They all the same to me. They got to get got, though. You feel me? Let's go. We got receipts to hand out. You feel me? Come on, man.
Listen, wait, just one more thing. You know, Jay, I remember
He's
a
out
time
of there,
that
man.
you and CM Punk were actually friends. Do you have anything to say about his comments to your cousin Roman Reigns last week regarding your family?
I ain't got nothing to say to CM Punk. Forget him. Let's go. Hold on. Maybe we do got something to say.
Well, Punk did have some inflammatory remarks.
Speaking of
to Roman
2K26.
Reigns and the Reigns family last week.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
You're getting a sneak peek at some of the great footage of WWE 2K26. Of course, the
Hopefully the
worldwide
day one
release
patch will
coming
take
this
care of
Friday.
a lot of the issues I spoke about. I think that they'll probably have like a day
And that
one
is
patch
Lyra Valkyria set for the gauntlet match.
for anybody interested in picking it up. I haven't tried GM mode or universe mode or anything like that yet, which one of the things I will probably do in the future is I haven't purchased a capture card yet, but in the future I'll probably do some like maybe some WWE gaming stuff on the channel if you guys are interested in that.
Position of having to begin the gauntlet match, truly stacking the odds against her and whoever her opponent will be.
Lyra, the inaugural Intercontinental Champion in the women's division. Would love another opportunity at that title. Remember, when she lost to Becky Lynch back at SummerSlam, she could never face Becky for the Intercontinental Championship again. But when Becky lost the title to AJ
I feel like
Lee,
Lyra has had a
back at
couple of
Elimination Chamber,
moments
all bets were off.
that have
It does give a
kind
little
of,
credence to some of these
I don't think they've been a
conspiracy
big
theories
deal
Becky's
at
been
all, but
Like
kind
you
of
said,
set her
she's
back a
really
little
sick.
bit. I know a lot of
sorry to
people
hear that.
weren't
Get
big
well
on that
soon.
promo she did for Becky, like when she came out and had a little bit of a promo before Becky came out to the ring, and it wasn't, you know, it was kind of rough. And then she had the match with
This is the
Becky where
first women's
like she
gauntlet
got
match
the,
on
they
Monday
talked
Night
about it
Raw
on Unreal where
in
she was
over
able to get
4
like the
years, and the winner
restraints
will become
off,
the
and
number
then
one
instead of just
contender
keeping them
to
off, she
AJ
put them back
Lee's
on once they came
Intercontinental
off.
Championship. Let's
It's
briefly
like, why would you put
talk
them back
about the
on?
rules of a
But
gauntlet
in the
match.
moment,
Now, 2 women will start. That'll
I
be
get it,
Lyra and
but
Io Sky. You're eliminated via pinfall,
I feel like with
submission,
WWE, those
countout,
types
or
of things,
disqualification. Once one match ends, the next immediately
I mean, they add up to
begins.
something, and they add up
No
to
rest for the weary in this
a decrease in screen time, a
And again,
decrease
the
in
last woman standing
promo time, matches,
punches
that
her
kind of
ticket
thing.
to an
So it seems like
Intercontinental
Lyra, since
Championship
that,
match next
has
week in San
definitely,
Antonio.
maybe they halted the push just a little bit.
The Genius of the Sky.
I mean, she may win this qualifier match, but it just feels like the past few weeks or the past month or two
titles a couple of weeks ago to the
that they've kind of cooled things down with
Nia Jackson, Last Legend. Rhea Ripley would go on to win the Chamber. She faces Jade Cargill now for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Io Sky trying to earn an opportunity at a title match.
Okay, so Io and Lyra are kicking it off. I think Io is winning
things off. You're going to try to look for quick pinfalls, any sort of opportunity to capitalize.
Wow, Io's a 93 in 2K26. Wow.
Much easier said than done, but you want to stay as fresh as possible as this match goes on.
Lyra Valkyria has been in a gauntlet match before, a tag team gauntlet last year. Io Sky has never participated in this format here in WWE. And Lyra Valkyria, nice takedown of Io Sky. And Io switches things up pretty quickly. Big night here tonight on Monday Night Raw. World Champ CM Punk is here. Jimmy Uso says that he has something to say to the World Champ.
Can you blame him?
Yeah, that segment last week between Roman and Punk, I don't think it was as strong as the segment from the week, from like the last time they were in the ring together.
Head scissors by Sky.
And this is a smart strategy by both women. In the
I feel like that one was stronger, but also that line at the end where Punk brings up Roman's father that had passed away, kind of,
would love to earn her first Intercontinental Championship.
I don't know, it kind of stood out. Didn't really fit the whole thing, in my opinion. It kind of felt out of place.
This also provides an opportunity for AJ
I think up until that point,
opposition.
You know, Punk was like,
in this sort of format,
the crowd was chanting CM Punk. I think he had a lot of great points.
Strategize for the matchup.
Then when he took that one shot.
Beautiful kick, takes down Io into the cover, goes Lyra.
And a hook of the leg and a kick out. AJ Lee posted
it kind of
on
made
social
him
media
seem more like the bad guy.
Her thoughts on this matchup. Realizes that there's some danger. No matter who wins this thing, could be a short reign for AJ. Now Io Sky sends Lyra into the ropes. And Io looking to use quickness here. And that athletic ability. Oh, nice takedown. And Io now with a drop kick.
Seattle showing their appreciation for the Genius of the Sky.
Io with that knack of being able to take her opponent out of the equation.
CM Punk is live. Does that mean Roman is live as well?
To the floor.
Luckily, Lyra didn't land on her feet.
And Io Sky, suicide dive. Down goes Valkyria. And Io is fired up. Now we crowned a brand new NXT Women's North American Champion this past week. Congratulations to Tatum Paxley at NXT. And look at Lyra Valkyria now up to the second rope. Oh, and Io hung up on the top rope and falls to the floor.
And here comes Lyra.
Dropping Io with the kick.
Io just folds like paper.
Starting to control the early goings of this gauntlet match. Hey, is this the pace you expected between these two to start off this gauntlet match?
Yes, I expect both of these women to operate in their wheelhouse. Cover
here. And a kick out by Scott.
Both Io and Lyra incredibly comfortable pushing the pace of the matchup. The problem arises when you try to sustain that speed. When you try to stay full speed ahead for several minutes at a time in a match like this, you can burn yourself out. You can empty your own gas tank a little too early.
Yeah, the fact that there's still a number of women that still have to enter this matchup. Valkyria is so excited to be a part of this gauntlet match. Talked about how distraught she was over the fact that she lost to Becky back at SummerSlam and would never have another opportunity for gold until Becky lost the title.
It's far from a foregone conclusion that Lyra Valkyria is going to survive the gauntlet and earn the opportunity from behind.
Io Sky rolls her up and a kick out at 2. Backslide. Near fall for Lyra.
That was close.
2.5. Referee
okay,
Sean
so
Bennett
I looked
right
into
there.
that latency issue. It looks like that YouTube is a little different from Twitch. Like Twitch is very like real time, but it looks like with YouTube there's a setting when you make the stream, which I didn't notice, but it has normal latency, which is 15 to 60 seconds for general streaming, low latency, which is 5 to 15 seconds for audience interaction, which is currently what this is set at. However, considering this is wrestling, I need to be on the ultra low latency, which is 2 to 5 seconds for real-time interaction. So unfortunately it won't let me like change it like while the stream is going, but when we go live again I'll use the ultra low latency, and that should get us in that 2 to 5 second range as opposed to like the 10 to, what did it say it was? 10 to 20 seconds or 10 to 15 seconds.
And Valkyria now starting to control Io Sky.
Yeah, so we're 5 to 15 seconds in latency on this stream. But next time I go live, we will be 2 to 5 seconds. So that's way better. So yeah, I'll change that on the next stream.
Looking for a quick something to take your opponent down just for the count of 3.
And Lyra now focusing on the left knee, left leg of Io Sky. One way to take away the quickness and the high-flying ability of the genius of the Sky.
Brilliant strategy by Valkyria.
Lyra now back to her feet. Ooh, what a boot.
Caught Lyra right under the chin.
Oh! Entertaining competitive matchup here. It is the gauntlet match to determine the new #1 contender for AJ Lee's Intercontinental Championship. This is the first 2 women to compete in the gauntlet, Lyra Valkyria and Io Sky.
Yeah, I mean, oh wow.
They're eliminated via pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countout. You head back to the locker room, then the next woman will join the fray. Since the team of Rhea and Io are no more, and Rhea is now going to WrestleMania, I mean, it seems unfair that Io doesn't get something to do at WrestleMania. It's worthy of where she's been on the card for the past year. So I think Io's amazing. And now Sky looking to rally. Lyra does not want to be there.
Are we looking at like
bullet train attack?
But again, are they really going to book a babyface against AJ Lee?
Io going to head up, maybe looking for over the moonsault, but Lyra Valkyria able to intercept.
I think this is going to come down. This is my prediction. Let me look at it one more time to make sure I see all the correct competitors. Okay, so you got Raquel, Ivy, Bailey, Io, Lyra, Asuka. So this could come down to 2 different ways in my opinion. Actually, there's 3 variations, but it could be Asuka and Io, which tells the story.
I think right now Lyra needs to figure out what's going to turn the tides back into her favor.
And so Asuka and Io, and then you have Lyra and Bailey that has a story there, but I really don't want to see them split just yet. And then you have Io and Raquel. Like, I think that's an interesting match, but if that's the case, then Raquel may win.
Slips on the ropes, but still delivers their tornado DDT.
Hanging on for a little more insurance.
Johnny says, okie dokie, all good. I'll try to sync up my TV with the stream. All right, man, sorry about the inconvenience. It's just one of those, like, it's one of those weird things. I had a family member that was watching as well, and they said that there was a little bit of a delay. So, but yeah, I will definitely do the ultra low latency because I saw the setting on there. It's just grayed out to where I can't alter it while the stream is live. So next time we go live, we should be like perfectly synced up. And if it isn't, it'll be like just a couple seconds.
Go on for a while. High stakes. Intercontinental title opportunity.
No inconvenience, all good. No, dude, you're awesome. I appreciate it. I really do. Thanks for understanding.
Over by now, or at least hoping that was the case.
Lyra powering Io up on her shoulders. Went for the Nightwing, but Io Sky able to counter with a stomp.
Buzzsaw kick drops Valkyria.
Lyra knock Loopy off that kick, and now Io Sky gonna head up top.
Making it look
Man.
effortless.
Moonsault.
To the over the moonsault. Io Sky advances.
Io's advancing.
Lyra Valkyria has been
Yeah, you see what I mean about the
Another
Lyra
heartbreaker for Lyra.
situation?
Yeah, and Corey, guess what?
It kind of feels like things have cooled off.
Worse. You can
Okay.
say that again. The powerhouse of the Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez.
I don't know about
What
this
she
one.
had to say last week. She's been focused on this match. Liv Morgan, of course, with an opportunity. But the world
I mean,
champ
Io's already had a
Stephanie
rough
McCarr at
match.
WrestleMania. Raquel Rodriguez would love
Raquel
to be
definitely has the
Intercontinental
size
champion come
advantage.
WrestleMania. That was great defense there by Sky.
You're absolutely right. Here comes the genius of the Sky.
Io Sky caught by Raquel.
Game-changing power.
Io, though, able to land on her feet. Io taking the fight to Raquel. Oh, but a back elbow. And now Rodriguez with a clothesline. Corey, this woman has been red hot in recent months.
I agree with you. Raquel doing some of the best work of her career. Improves.
Who do you
week
think is
after week.
winning the Eliminator match, Johnny? Are you thinking
There's a
Io or
Vader elbow, and here's the
you
cover
think
now
Raquel's
by
gonna
Raquel.
win this round?
Io able to grab the bottom rope.
I love the urgency with which Raquel's competing. You're realizing you want to inflict as much damage as quickly as possible and get on to the next one.
And now lifting Io up, maybe going for the Dahana bomb, and you see Io Sky fighting out of this. Raquel has come so close to winning championships a number of times over the past couple of months. She can taste it. She's almost there. And now Io Sky from the top rope. Raquel moves out of harm's way. And now Rodriguez. Oh, what a shoulder tackle. Wow. And Raquel has won a gauntlet match.
Good
in
question.
her
Never can
career.
count out Io,
Look
but
at
I feel like
double
they're
that
pushing
count here
Raquel
tonight.
too.
Bang, what
They are.
impact
That's the weird
by
thing about
Rodriguez.
this match is it's kind of tricky. I mean,
You know, Corey,
I mean,
hate to
AJ
keep
Lee's the
harping on
champion.
This, but Raquel Rodriguez has been damn
So are they
near
gonna-
unstoppable
I just don't
as
know
of
that
late.
they'll
I
go
think she should
Io
be the world champ today if it
AJ.
wasn't for a screw up a couple of weeks back in that match with Stephanie McCarr when Liv
being
got
like
involved.
You know, I
AJ
don't know
being
that
like
I
a-
can
like a
disagree with your
babyface.
assessment of the situation, Cole. Look at this power.
I don't think it's Ivy
Raquel now,
now.
dumping Io face first on our
And they didn't really say,
There's just a malice
is this
in
match
everything Raquel does. We
like
looked
a-
right in her eyes there moments ago.
Just a-
She's just an
Is
angry
it one-off
individual
kind of
with
thing?
a
Like, is it
chip
just
on her
going to be like
shoulder.
on a random episode of Monday Night Raw?
I think Raquel's
Or is this
finally starting to
title
believe in
opportunity gonna be at
herself,
something
believe
like
in her own
WrestleMania?
abilities.
Well, listen, she's a five-time
I don't know.
tag team champion. She knows what it.
I don't
what
think
it means
AJ
to
Lee's
wear
gonna
gold.
lose
She
her
once
title
won an
on her
NXT
first defense,
championship
so.
as well, and she, I believe, finally starting to come into her own here on Monday Night Raw.
I don't know.
This is a what have you
I guess
done
we'll
for me
see.
lately
But this one is a
industry.
little unpredictable.
Raquel would love
But I had a
some new
feeling that
gold
Lyra
cover.
was probably
Io
going out.
just
And I
managed
hate
to
that.
kick
I
out
hope
as
they give her
Raquel just
another opportunity
continues
to
to
really
wear
prove
Sky
herself because
down.
it does seem like that they've
Think of what the Judgment Day
Whatever
clubhouse
push
could
she
look
had
like
going,
on the other
it kinda
side of
feels like that
WrestleMania.
it's
You could have potentially
come to a
Raquel
halt.
as Intercontinental Champion, potentially Liv Morgan as Women's World Champion.
Well, Dom's no longer the Intercontinental champion.
There's still time, Cole. He's still the Mega Champion.
Triple A, right?
Yes, sir. He's going to defend that title this coming Saturday against Vikingo.
Can't wait to hear you and JBL call all the action.
I cannot wait. It's gonna be
I'm
a
so
big
excited
night
if
in
there's like a
Puebla.
Danhausen segment
Raquel
tonight.
Rodriguez, speaking of JBL, talks about
Cracks
the
me
influence
up.
JBL and his style has had on her career.
And I'm really happy that
You'll see her
people have
use the number of
come
JBLs
around on
to influence
Danhausen
her
because on that PLE on Elimination Chamber, when people thought it was going to be like a lot of casual viewers thought this is going to be like The Undertaker or Chris Jericho or The Rock or something off the wall, right? A lot of people thought that, and so when it was this guy that they may have not even heard of before,
Exactly.
that kind of looks like a spooky character, comes out and does like a little dancey gimmick thing and disappears and doesn't have a match, nothing of note.
Tough to deal with.
They immediately were like booing. I don't know. I mean, if you heard it, it was definitely a pretty loud boo. And I was kind of like, gosh, really? Like I was so excited to see him debut, and people are already turning on him. But then he's done two segments. He did a segment on Raw and he did a segment on SmackDown. And in those two segments, it feels like he's really won people over. I have a TikTok where as soon as Raw goes off the air, I immediately start posting segments from Raw with my reactions on TikTok.
That's what's causing the frustration
And
every time Io kicks
the
out.
most
Io survives,
viewed
just makes
clip
Raquel more and more angry.
Of all time
Raining all that
on
fury
my
down on the
TikTok
genius.
is Danhausen backstage with The Miz. It got, I mean, it was like almost like 16 or 17,000 views. And the comment section was full of people being like, so happy that I'm giving him a chance. I regretted booing him at Elimination Chamber. This character's really going to work. I'm so excited. Like, there's so many people excited about Danhausen. And I also saw that he's the #1 merch seller right now with, or maybe not the seller, but his item is the #1 selling item on the WWE shop right now. Johnny says, I hope there's a Danhausen segment too. I think he's super funny. I was happy when he debuted. Giving cold teeth to me was hilarious. It's absurdist humor, and I'm all for it. Yeah, it's like he says he's got like that it was like he's basically like a Conan O'Brien type character. And out of all the late night hosts, my favorite has always been Conan O'Brien. So that sense of humor, that absurdist off the wall, you know, that type of humor is kind of, it works for me. And I've always loved Danhausen, and I've always wanted him to get that huge spotlight, even when he was in like Ring of Honor, AEW. And I met him last year, I want to say. I think it was last year. I think it was last year. But I met him at a toy convention, or a toy store.
That's right, Liv.
And he was awesome. He was super nice. Took his time. Stephanie's here. This match is going to be cool. But yeah, he took his time. He was super friendly, super nice. I got him to sign some action figures. And he even drew like a little character on the action figures, which is awesome. But yeah, highly recommend if you get to meet him, do so.
Inside cradle. Roll up of Raquel.
So basically, Liv cost Raquel.
Unbelievable. Raquel was distracted by the Liv Morgan situation, and Io Sky took advantage, and now Raquel is ticked off.
Big boot. But is she going to destroy Io to where somebody comes out now and picks the bones?
I told you about the chip on her shoulder. Raquel Rodriguez. No. Driving Io into the ring post, and Io still has to compete in another match, or a number of them.
Good luck with that. Rodriguez muscling up Io, and a Tejana bomb
on the apron. And finally, some officials rushing down to the ring to get this out of control and upset Raquel Rodriguez out of harm's way.
Ivy Nile.
She's going
to pick the bones here? Yeah, she's running. I still don't think she's going to get the pin.
Essentially just handed Ivy Nile a victory on a silver platter.
Come on, Io.
Smart decision, Ivy.
No.
Cover. Hooks both legs. Ivy Nile's eliminated Io Sky thanks to Raquel
Okay, so
Rodriguez.
Bailey now. Bailey's winning.
How smart was that by Ivy Nile?
It was brilliant.
Yeah, Bailey's going to win now. Johnny says, also, I love the self-awareness that Danhausen had when he said that he debuted with thunderous applause and cheers. That was great and shows he's secure with who he is. Yeah, I think he totally, got that they set him up in, like, the worst possible way in some ways, because it was almost like the gobbledygooker from Survivor Series. Like, what's in the egg? What's in the egg? And then it's just a dancing turkey, and everybody's like, even though it was cool, even though the debut with Danhausen was very cool, having him in that crate and everything, it just totally gave people the wrong impression. Which I did see that a fan went to a convention and they spoke with Chris Jericho about this. And when they went up to Chris Jericho, they said, do you know that people were disappointed when you didn't debut at Elimination Chamber? And Chris Jericho just looked at him and was just like, why would I be in a crate? And it's like, he gets it, but apparently, like, the general, like, fans don't necessarily.
But Bailey seems to still care about Io, and that may
it could have. I mean, they could have done it with him if they had put like his jacket or something in the crate, right? They could have given like a thing. But with Danhausen, the fact that he's been living in a crate for a couple months, that makes plenty of sense. But yeah, his sense of humor is gonna take him far. And the thing is he's gotten all this conversation.
We talked so much
all of these people are talking about him. Like I said, the clips and all that stuff are really, really popular with Danhausen right now. And he hasn't even had his first match yet.
In recent months, she continues to improve everything she does in the ring.
But I really think that the main thing is going to be protect the curse, right? When I say protect the curse, make it to where people do not want to be cursed. Like, make it to where they would rather go through almost anything than be cursed, because they know when they get cursed, it's game over. You just got terrible luck. You're losing your matches. If you're a gift of gab person, like somebody on TikTok was saying, how can you curse Miz? Miz has already been cursed. He hasn't won a match in forever. What if, like, the curse doesn't have to be a loss? The curse could also be like Dom's was a loss. But what if it's like with the Miz? He's got like the gift of gab, right? That's what gets the Miz. That's his bread and butter, is his ability to talk on the microphone. What if all of a sudden he just he can't even do that anymore? He just loses that ability, or he just starts fumbling his words, or he messes up. Like, the curse could mean so many things for so many different people. But I think it's just such a hilarious take. But you could make, even though that wasn't Chris Jericho in the crate, I don't know if you remember the list. You just made the list. Everybody sold being on the list as if it was like the worst thing imaginable. Like, no, please don't put me on the list. Please don't put me on the list. You could do that with Danhausen. Please don't curse me. Please don't.
Still mouthing off on social
That's what I would
media.
like to see. Protect it.
A note moments ago, bye-bye Looney Lyra. And of course, after the elimination of Lyra Valkyria.
Looney Lyra. I think that one might have.
I did not see this coming down. Is this no Asuka's still in the match? So we got Asuka, Bailey.
I certainly hope she's taking care of herself.
I think Bailey here.
There to take care of her.
Probably has a whole team.
But I'm just flying here because I've already got this.
Fight back into
my predictions were already wrong.
I should say Ivy. Now Becky's got me all messed up.
So Asuka, Bailey,
Becky again
Ivy.
for everything. All your shortcomings, Cole.
Well, pretty much the ones I thought were like a shoe-in for this are gone.
Ivy again in control.
Johnny says, I agree about protecting the curse. If they don't have him in a lot of matches, then people should be afraid of the curse and people should sell it. Absolutely. Because I think that with his character, I don't think he'll be beating Roman Reigns anytime soon, or CM Punk.
I really like the strategy being
But
employed by Ivy now.
maybe if he curses you before he gets in a match with you, then that evens the odds a little bit. Like, from a creative standpoint, I really think that they could use the curse to make up for the size discrepancy that he will have against a lot of the people in WWE. So it's interesting.
And again, the winner of the gauntlet match will face AJ
It's very interesting. Sometimes I feel like that fans like you and I, like Johnny, we may put sometimes even more thought into wrestling than the people who actually write this stuff. Like, sometimes I just sit and think about these things. So I hope that the writers team at WWE does right by Danhausen, because I really think there's something there.
Nice neck breaker by Bailey, who looks to rally here.
Yeah, I really do. I think from a merch standpoint, he's always sold really well across all the places that he's been, whether it be AEW, Ring of Honor, WWE. And I think that they could have like a R-Truth, not necessarily like he's a joke or anything, but like R-Truth in the sense that he's just, I don't consider R-Truth to be a joke. I consider him to be entertaining. Like, he can go in the ring. He's a solid wrestler, but he's so entertaining, and people love him. You could totally have the same thing with Danhausen. Solid in the ring, but people just love him. So entertaining. You know, Chelsea's a similar character from a female standpoint, like a women's wrestling standpoint.
And a kick out.
You could definitely look at like a Chelsea Green as being like a similar thing.
Great display of grit, will, and toughness from Ivy Nile,
who is so underrated.
Bailey now stalking down to Ivy. Looking for Bailey to belly.
Oh.
And Ivy Nile with a nice standing switch. Roll up now by Bailey. Shoulders are down. Ivy's got to kick out. Here comes Nile.
What did she say? Get it?
Kick in the corner. Now a German suplex to Bailey. Off the release, floats into the cover. Hooks the leg. Bailey kicks it too. Nile's so powerful for her size.
I mean, Ivy can go.
Here the referee
she can go. I mean, she's had.
Bailey, Sean Bennett working this match.
She's pretty solid in the ring. Pretty powerful, especially for her size.
Too overconfident, especially when you're dealing with a veteran like Bailey.
Now, case in point. Bailey elbow to the back of the neck. And Bayley now.
What on earth is Bayley looking to do here?
Oh, sunset flip.
I don't know what just happened there,
Stacks up
but
Ivy.
it's like a Rhea Ripley pin there.
The resilience of Niall tonight.
Just high on the neck.
Bayley taking a moment to survey the scene, trying to figure out what's next. Could be the Rose Plant.
Ivy Niall able to counter that, though, sending Bayley to the corner. Ivy with a kick to Bayley.
Stop Bayley dead in her tracks. Ivy with another chance to make something big happen. European uppercut.
Looking to show off her power yet again. Vertical suplex applied to Bayley. Look at this.
Can't you get her over?
From Ivy Niall.
Ivy Niall,
It's almost like a British bulldog. Davey Boy Smith.
All the blood rushing to the head of Bayley.
Big power slam. Wow, she's holding that for a while.
This is incredible.
We could be here all night.
Is that the
suplex could hand Ivy Niall a win in this gauntlet match. Bayley manages to
is
get
that
the
like the
shoulder
signal
up.
of okay, let's go? Whenever the legs start kicking, because if you notice, Bayley was very still in the last like 2 seconds.
Feels like your skull's gonna shoot out of your head.
The last like 2 seconds, she started kicking her legs. Like, is that a good indication of like, okay, it's time to go? I have a AI camera, and so whenever I do anything with my hands whatsoever, my AI camera thinks that that I want to be tracked, so it starts following me everywhere.
Niall with a kick to the face, and Bayley in deep trouble up there.
It kind of reminds me. I don't know if anybody in here has seen Iron Man, but it kind of reminds me of Jarvis from Iron Man.
Bayley in a more favorable position. Could have a superplex on tap.
Like when he's the robot arm in the first.
Superplex delivered. Weird landing, and Ivy Niall now.
Ivy fighting through the pain.
Oh!
Swinging
Wow.
Uranagi. Did you see the way Bayley's head bounced?
And then just
that didn't look healthy.
I mean, the momentum carrying Bayley outside the ring, but what a move by Ivy Niall. And we've said this before, one of the most underrated women in WWE today.
And Ivy realizes that's what it's going to take to become rated.
Oh, great move by the veteran Bayley.
Some championship gold.
These guys are really being rough. They're really going for it.
Steps.
Bayley trying to drag herself back into the ring.
Bayley now from the second rope, went for the elbow. Ivy got her feet up, driving Bayley to the bottom rope, landed awkwardly, and again falls out of the ring.
Ivy utilizing those powerful legs of hers to shrug Bayley off.
And what a hard-hitting affair. And Bayley elbow on the apron, and Ivy
All those
just
moves on the
collapses.
apron always make me nervous.
Bayley not allowing Ivy to roll out of the ring. The veteran looking for the cover, perhaps. Oh, a little more insurance.
Bayley to belly.
That's it.
Bayley
that's
advances in the gauntlet.
Ivy Niall has been eliminated.
What a fight by Ivy Niall tonight.
Words right out of my mouth.
But now, Corey, it comes down to these two women. Bayley and the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. AJ Lee, we know she's watching this matchup. Good luck. You're going to face one of these two with the Intercontinental title on the line.
And here comes
So
the Empress of Tomorrow.
So
fresh
Asuka
as
versus
a daisy. Bayley
AJ
just
Lee
survived
or
a
Bayley
grueling
versus
battle
AJ.
with
I'm
Ivy
going to say
Niall.
Bayley.
And things about to get much harder. Oh, my God.
What a forearm to Asuka. May have broken her jaw.
You ain't kidding.
That was rough landing. But I'm going to say Bayley, AJ Lee.
Kyrie trying to
Because
come
Bayley
to
kind
aid
of seems like she's kind of
Asuka.
a little unhinged.
And look at Asuka taking advantage. Kyrie running interference. And Asuka's taking over. Asuka, Bayley. Who's going for an Intercontinental title match?
Look at this.
Bang! Again, the Kairi Sane factor of the Kabuki Warriors allowing Asuka to take control of Bayley here. Two of the most decorated
Stiff kick to the
women in
back.
the history of the division in this matchup. Winner will face AJ Lee for the Intercontinental title. You know, Asuka in her career has never competed.
The weather was so nice out today. It's kind of like after this long winter. Such a beautiful day that I actually filmed shorts, like short videos for YouTube and TikTok outside for the Pokemon opening. So if you're following me on Chase 'Em All, which is my Pokemon channel, I opened Pokemon cards outside today, and it was amazing.
For all we know, Asuka takes great care of Kairi Sane.
I have one I posted today, and I'll have another one that I filmed that I'll post tomorrow.
What would you do if I just constantly screamed at you, Corey, Corey, Corey?
I'd try to ignore you.
And a kick by Asuka. Bayley's trying to somehow to fight back.
It's almost like that elbow at the beginning of the matchup woke up Asuka. Look at this.
Well, I mean,
how vicious.
Yeah, give some credit to Asuka, but how about giving credit to Kairi, who ran interference and allowed Asuka to take control of the match. Cover now by Asuka, and a kick out at 2.
This is a smart strategy, just utilizing lateral presses, forcing Bayley to kick
Asuka's
out.
really laying into her.
Which is forcing Bayley to exert energy unnecessarily.
And again, to your point, now into an arm bar. Bayley needs to block here. Remember, Bayley taps out. It's all over. Asuka goes for the Intercontinental title. Asuka, 4-time world champion, 5-time tag team champion. Look at Bayley trying to put this into a pinning combination, and Asuka kicks it too.
I think the elbow from Bayley might have busted open the lip of Asuka.
I didn't see that part, but it could have.
Empress's mouth, which explains why she is competing with such fury right now.
Well, she does that all the time, I think. Of course. She's never in a good mood.
I think she just doesn't like you.
And Kairi.
I happen to find Asuka rather pleasant.
I feel bad for Kairi. Like, I can't wait for the day that Kairi rises up and goes against Asuka. She's been beaten down for so long.
Bayley placing Asuka into position.
Oh!
Please.
Jam-packed crowd in Seattle, Washington tonight at the Climate Pledge Arena. The winner of this matchup here between Asuka and Bayley will take on
I really
AJ
love
Lee
that
for the
commercial.
Intercontinental Championship
I always
next week
like try
on
to
Raw
mute
San
the
Antonio.
commercials, but when I get to that one, I like to let it play.
Is it enough?
It's such a
And
weird
Asuka
one.
able to get the shoulder up. And what an incredible gauntlet match this has
LA
been
Knight
ever since
breaking
the
out
first
into the
two
song.
competitors of Io Sky.
And like Penta's in
Lyra
it. And
Valkyria
like,
kicked things
isn't
off.
Stephanie Vaquer in it as well? It's like such a random assortment. Like, I could see like a Miz doing a commercial like that, but to have like LA Knight, Penta, and Stephanie Vaquer, like it's such a random
Asuka Bayley was looking for the rose
assortment. That commercial is going to go down in history.
Stretch muffler type submission into the ankle lock.
Yeah, I normally, when I watch on, like before I started doing the streams, I always watched at my TV. And I always watch at my TV, and I always had the commercials. And then since I've been doing the streams,
particularly end the match.
I've been using the
VPN. Weaken Bayley.
VPN. So.
Nope, shoulders down.
Bayley's got a kick out at 2.
Bayley spent a significant amount of time in that ankle lock.
That was great improvisation by
Yeah, all
Asuka.
three of them, LA Knight is a true actor. Hey, can you imagine LA Knight as an action star? Like, he could pull that off like nothing. Imagine him in the 90s, like in like an action movie. Like if I was a hiring director right now, LA Knight needs to be in like a buddy cop movie yesterday. You need to put him with like, he could be like the straight guy, like in the sense that he's like the straight like comedic person who's just like stoic and, you know, no BS, and then you could have like a funny person who's taking it. It's just kind of out there.
That's vintage Bayley there as she delivers that drop kick underneath the bottom rope to Asuka.
But I could totally see LA Knight as an actor.
Notice Bayley hobbling a little bit.
That was based on the ankle lock of earlier on.
I did use his character in 2K26
oh, man.
last night when I played.
And Bayley, though, able to fire off the ropes into a clothesline. And now Bayley with a running knee. Cover. Is it enough to advance and win this gauntlet match? And a kick out at 2. And Bayley showing some frustration. Again, we talked earlier, Corey, the importance of being a part of WrestleMania this year. You win the Intercontinental title, you're going to be a part of WrestleMania. No doubt about it.
Oh,
Bayley
yeah, he'd be a
didn't have
great
the
straight
opportunity
man
last year.
character for a
Remember,
little
Becky
wacky
Lynch
character. He
took
really
her
would,
out,
because
so
you could
she
just
wasn't
see like
able
him
to
getting
compete.
irritated, and then like
Wants to
having
get
like
back to
those
Las
flip
Vegas
outs
this
where
year.
he's like,
Has motivated Bayley all
he
year
says
long.
some like
A
off the wall
heartbreak
stuff I've
she
never
won't
heard. Like
soon
I remember
forget,
one of
if
his
ever.
first like promos when he got brought up to SmackDown was he was like, "You're 100% heel jack
And
idiot
Bayley and
moron,"
Asuka exchanging
and I was like,
blows.
I've never heard anybody call anybody 100% heel jack idiot moron.
Heavy forearms and a back
But he has
fist.
such like funny
Now on Asuka
disses.
unloading.
Oh,
What
man.
a flurry of
Insults.
offense by Asuka. And a near fall as Bayley gets the shoulder out.
I don't care who you are. It's a risky decision to engage in a striking battle with
I mean,
Asuka.
if
Kick on
LA
the
Knight
right side
never
of the head.
gets to
Asuka
be
again into
like
the cover on Bayley,
world
who
champion,
still
which
has
would
enough
be
to
absolutely
kick out.
wild. Like that would be terrible.
Been a great
But
performance by
If
Bayley here
he
tonight.
were in another era, let's say like the
Interpretive
90s,
dance performance by Kairi
he's got
Sane
so
on the outside
much
of the
like
ring.
Stone Cold, The Rock.
And here's Asuka now.
I mean,
Shining
even like a
Wizard.
little bit of
Bayley
like
able to pick her
the
out into
bravado of like a
cover
Shawn
and a kick out
Michaels.
at 2.
Like he's got so much of these
Bayley
characters
looking
from
for a
that era
backslide.
just like
Asuka.
in a blender.
Counters, but Bayley into a belly to belly.
Oh.
Cover on Asuka to advance to a title match and a kick out by Asuka at 2.
Bayley needs to find a way to keep her foot on the gas pedal, tap into whatever she's got left in the tank.
They've had a pretty
And she's
back and
in fact-
forth
she-
competitive match.
She understands, Corey, she can't get frustrated, especially
I wonder how
against
it's going to
someone
play
as
out now
decorated
that
as Asuka.
Liv more or less cost Raquel Rodriguez the shot at the IC title.
Of tomorrow.
Asuka back to her feet.
That should be
Bayley looked like she
interesting.
was going to deliver an elbow again, and she lands hard outside
Come on,
the
Kyrie,
ring.
don't do it. Don't
And
give
now she's
in.
got to be wary of Kairi Sane.
Are you going to like help her
Look
up?
at Asuka drawing the official Sean Bennett.
Masterful teamwork.
Oh! And Bayley's
Wow.
friend, Lyra Valkyria,
Talk about out of nowhere.
who is very adamant that Bayley tries to earn an Intercontinental title opportunity.
I was going to say if Lyra smacks her, that's going to fire her up even more.
Once
She's going
again
to
on the
do it.
middle turnbuckle.
Asuka caught her. Looking for an
Oh,
Asuka
wow,
lock.
she's
Bayley
caught.
trying to fight out of this.
It's in.
Oh, man, is she
Bayley
going to
with nowhere
tap?
Go. Is she going to tap out? Lyra Valkyria did what
For a
she
shot at
could
the IC
to take
title?
out
Come on.
Kairi Sane, but it may not matter. Bayley rolls through. Pinning combination.
Oh, shoulders up.
Asuka able to get the shoulder up. And Bayley now with a rose plant.
Hit her with a finisher. I think that's it.
Cover.
Okay.
Bayley's the #1 contender for the Intercontinental
I mean,
title.
Initially, I wouldn't have said that, but I mean, if we're doing like,
What a gauntlet match.
you got AJ Lee,
Absolutely.
and you're going to want that
incredible.
marquee match in her
Thank
first.
goodness for Lyra
first go.
Valkyria, who came out
And
to
she
help
beat
her
Becky.
friend. And even the
So-
odds, and I said it earlier, Corey, Lyra was so instrumental.
I mean, as of right now, there's only 3 of the horsewomen
Take a chance.
in
Lyra
WWE.
Valkyria
So-
neutralizing Kairi Sane with a drop kick.
Charlotte's.
And then back inside the ring. Bayley looking for an elbow
she's on
drop.
SmackDown,
Kicked out
so-
of midair. Caught by Asuka with
Okay.
an Asuka lock.
I'm good with
But
that
the
match.
role model able to escape just in time to deliver the rose plant. Good night, Asuka. Hello, #1 contendership.
Next week on Monday Night Raw from San Antonio, Bayley has an opportunity to win the Intercontinental Championship as she takes on the champion AJ Lee. And look at how Asuka was treating Kairi out there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to switch gears now and talk about the situation for the main event at WrestleMania, the World Heavyweight Championship, and the confrontation last week between the champion CM Punk and Roman Reigns.
What was your thoughts on the promo between Roman and CM Punk, Johnny?
Why you look so angry? I'm giving you what you want. I'm acknowledging Roman Reigns. We are on the road to WrestleMania, and the first stop is Indianapolis. And we got history here. This is where the Shield debuted. This is where I brought you to the dance.
Correction. You brought the other two, not me.
Maybe I didn't pick you, But you certainly picked me, didn't you? The main event of WrestleMania in Las Vegas, and if you asked me, I've already won. You hate me? I'm in your head. I'm under your skin, and I'm here to tell you, I can see right through you.
I love the promo. The ending was crazy brutal, and I think Larry is going to be in the crossfire going forward because of what Punk said. I think you're 100%. I think you just touched it. I think you just hit the nail on the head there. I think that Punk is going to, or that Roman's probably going to bring up poor Larry.
We brought you back here to entertain the 30 to 40-year-old
I could definitely
virgins
see that.
With their mom and dad. We brought you back to sell a few T-shirts here and there. We brought you.
I like
back
that
to
line. We didn't bring you back to be a world champion. We brought you back to sell a house in Chicago and sell a few T-shirts.
That's too much responsibility for you.
That was a burn.
And at Mania, this backup plan, it ends. And when I win that championship,
I have to say though, I didn't think that the main events this year would be what they are. Like I didn't think it would be Punk and Roman, and I didn't think it would be, which I'm super happy about. I love both of these guys. I think it'll be a great match and a great story. But I wasn't expecting it, and I really wasn't expecting. I definitely wasn't expecting Randy Cody. I thought that would be a match, but I didn't necessarily think it'd be like a main event match.
One thing I won't let you
do
is disrespect me. You're gonna retire me? Well, brother,
I'm curious if it's possible
at WrestleMania
that
now I'm gonna bury you. And then you won't be all alone anymore. Because I'm gonna bury you next to your father.
Oh wow, there's a brutal line. Johnny says, yeah, both of them had crazy burns, and yeah, I think all the injuries probably forced them to switch up the plan events, like for example, what they were originally doing Seth and Mania. Yep, I think that's it. I think you got to think too, the Vision as a whole was being featured so heavily on Raw going into Mania, and then they lost Bronson Reed, they lost Braun Breaker, they lost Seth Rollins. I mean, those were three of the big players that they'd put a lot of time into. I bet Braun Breaker would have been near the main event this year, if not in the main event this year, of one of the nights, if he hadn't gotten injured, because they were really behind him. So yeah, definitely. Injuries just changed it all up.
Brand new Intercontinental Champion. Penva's here. He defends the title next against the original El Grande Americano live.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name
Mute
is
that, because if not, YouTube doesn't like it. I did get some ads. I haven't seen the tax one yet. If I get that one, I'm playing it. I wonder if we'll ever actually get because we came so close that one year, which it wasn't time for it. So I'm kind of glad it didn't happen. Because that was, you had the Cody match. But I'm curious if we'll ever actually get the Roman Rock match. I mean, I would really like to see the match. And I think that it would be a great final match for Brock. Like if Rock was done. Because I don't really want to see The Rock like wrestle every week or that's never going to happen. But I don't have the desire to see him wrestle a ton of matches. Like if he could just have one meaningful match, and in that match I would want Roman to win. So if he could come back and give Roman that spot, like, hey, you're the guy. Or at least you're the new, you're sort of following in the footsteps. But even Roman, like at this point, I mean, he's kind of feels like he's winding down. Like, here it is.
Letting these hours pass me by. Baby.
Taxes was painful.
I'll take it from here.
Now Taxes is a Canadian TurboTax expert ready to tag in and file for you.
That's the best. The best commercial. LA Knight tackling a paper jam while singing
WWE
about taxes.
Hall of Fame induction ceremony at Dolby Live at Park MGM on Friday, April 17th at 9 p.m. Pacific time. Tickets on sale tomorrow via Ticketmaster. Get your tickets during today's exclusive pre-sale by using the code WWEHOF. Well, let's show you what happened moments ago when Byron Saxton was interviewing Natty.
Maxine, I'm here to tell you that the truth hurts and that hearts don't lie.
Maxine from behind, taking out all of her frustrations. This issue between Natty and Maxine Dupree far, far from over. Next level bitterness. And tonight, Maxine gets the last laugh.
Gracias, amigo housing. Hello. Hola. Yeah, no, wait. I got a really good idea. Anyways, I noticed you were a mask, and if Danhausen could get a mask too, then he could put it on, he could get double the money, it would be great. And actually, you know what? Let me just try yours on.
Oh, he's trying to take it.
Look, rule numero uno, you don't touch a luchador's mask. Okay, now look, you seem like a nice guy, you got great ideas and all that, but I got no tiempo for this. I got an Intercontinental Championship match right now, so please, vámonos. Vamos, whatever, just
Vámonos.
It means you gotta go.
Oh. You want Danhausen to leave?
I gotta focus.
Oh, you don't want to join forces with Danhausen? Well, you are cursed.
Gracias,
oh, no.
Gracias. Si. And rule number dos.
Oh, no, Chad.
Cursed. The joke. Cursed.
Creeping behind him there. Chad, you're done. You're cooked. So Chad is not winning the IC title. Poor Chad. So what's the main event tonight? I don't think it's going to be the Rusev match. Rusev Oba. Is it Punk? Oh dang, he got cursed. That's it. That's it. He's done for. We can count out the original El Grande Americano becoming the IC champion tonight. And now he's got a good reason to lose, so yeah, he's done. That's hilarious.
The Intercontinental Champion, Penva.
You know, Penta gave a lot of interviews over all spectrum this past
Penta
week.
has such a cool
since
look.
winning his first championship in WWE, beating Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental title. He talked a lot, Corey, about the
I think he's my
20
favorite
years
luchador.
of hard work, of sacrifice, of wrestling all over the world.
Chad's done though. Yeah, he's so done.
being a
He's
part
cooked.
of the big time, and then
He's
the
done.
year-plus sacrifice of finally getting
Poor
the
Chad.
moment to win gold and celebrate in the ring.
And he was
Talk about
telling
what
him
it
to
meant his
vamonos
family,
or
his
vamos,
children.
and he's
It
like,
was
I don't
such
know,
an
whatever it
emotional night
means.
for Penva,
I love how
and
he's not even
plans on
trying to be
defending
like
the title with honor.
Anybody can do it. It's
luchador
the man
anymore at
with
this point.
zero
He just
fear.
like, I don't
The
even
new
speak Spanish.
Intercontinental Champion.
He just got the grassy.
The last time a masked luchador held the Intercontinental Championship, it was Rey Mysterio, someone Penva City idolized, as have so many in the wrestling world. And you could feel the love from the WWE fans each and every time this man steps into the arena.
Absolutely, a true rags to riches story. A man who found himself starving in the streets in Mexico before he found pro wrestling. And it became his passion, it became his dream, and the dream is
I wonder if
now
they'll ever do like the
reality.
Lucha Bros. Like, they've definitely set Penta up as being the bigger star between him and Rey.
Fierce, I want to say thank you. Thank you to my family. Thank you to my friends. Thank you to my company. And thank you to all my fans around the world. And thank you to everyone who believes in me.
In AAA, there's a storyline where Chad has to use AI to speak Spanish. That's hilarious.
Every single day to achieve this title.
Those plates look awesome. I could totally see Chad
This
having to use
title
AI.
is not just for Penta. This title is for everyone who never give up, because Penta represents all those people. Penta represents the dreamers, and Penta represents the fighters of the real life. This title is the result of a lot of hard work. This title is the result of a lot of sacrifice. This title is the result when you believe in yourself every single day. And now, and together, we will make history. Because now, I'm here as your new Intercontinental Champion!
Such a great look.
Y para toda mi gente de México y toda Latinoamérica, les voy a decir una cosa. Escúchenlo muy bien. La lucha libre es como la vida misma. No importa cuántas veces pierdas, no importa cuántas veces caigas, no importa cuántas veces te golpees. Si tú luchas todos los días y crees en ti, créeme, lo puedes conseguir. ¿Y sabe por qué? Porque yo soy Penta, el cero.
Hey, that really says that the fans really do love and respect Penta,
How can you
because
root against this guy?
they usually do the Watt chant to pretty much everybody in the middle of a promo, and he was able to cut primarily a Spanish-speaking promo there, and most of them probably don't speak
really
Spanish,
confused.
and they still, respected him, and then they gave him
the original
the
Grande Americano, who we
Cero
saw
Miedo
moments
chant
ago,
at the end. So
interacting with Danhausen.
that's awesome for Penta.
Penta's questioning this as well. That's an imposter dude.
That's not the right one.
It's El Grande Americano. Accept it for what it is. One of the most wildly popular luchadors in the world.
That's the wrong El Grande Americano.
Not the original El Grande Americano. I guess, is he going to get a title match?
Does this have something to do with the curse?
Okay, for everyone watching at home, we are as confused as you are because the original Grande Americano was supposed to
Where is Chad?
supposed to have this match, not this impossible.
You ever wonder why I didn't shake your hand?
His opponent from the Gulf of America, weighing in at 202 pounds, El Grande Americano.
Maybe because I don't buy into his propaganda.
What propaganda? It's undeniable, Michael Cole. Wait till you see this Saturday night in Puebla.
I need to go to a live event. It's been several years since I got to go to one.
I can't wait to watch on Saturday.
Need to get out to
I'd
one.
rather do on a Saturday night.
Penva will be there, the new Intercontinental Champion.
You'll be there. JBL will be there. Calling all the action.
That's right.
Maybe not there, but
in spirit. Blowing up my spot, Cole.
So that's referee Eddie Arango, and it appears that Penva is going to defend the championship despite the fact that that is not the opponent he's prepared for.
When you live by the credo of Cero Miedo, you're going to fight whoever's standing across the ring from you. Penva
Yeah, it's crazy. Ludwig really went all out
is
learning Spanish and accepting the
Penva's a man
Spanish
who's
culture, and the
never
crowd
taken
over there
a
absolutely
shortcut
is
in
in
his
love with
career.
him.
20
He's like one of the
long years
main
to get to
characters
this
there.
point of being an
That is
Intercontinental
really
champion.
impressive.
And now
I mean,
you got a dude in the ring who's taking a
you kind of see
shortcut,
that
just
sometimes
waltzing
with
his
like
way into
just a
an
gimmick or a
Intercontinental
character just kind of
Championship opportunity he
takes hold, and you kind of get over in a way that you hadn't previously. I mean, Ludwig was kind of a secondary character to Gunther, and that was kind of where he was at. I mean, I remember when it was this is going way back, but I remember the NXT UK days when it was Alexander Wolf.
That's
it
a great
was.
Question, and we do know that he was cursed by Danhausen.
I know it was Fabian Eichner, I think was his older name. And then they gave him Giovanni, what's his name? Vinny Vici. Giovanni Vici or whatever. What do they call him? Yeah, like Fabian Eichner was his name when he was in, pretty sure it was his name when he was in NXT UK.
Should have taken it.
And then you had Ludwig Kaiser, which,
El Grande Americano into the corner,
I mean,
delivering the shots to the
yeah,
body.
I mean, that character, I guess, is probably the most over he's ever
It's
been.
hard to root against Penva.
It's really good.
Really taking WWE by storm. It had to feel so good. He had a number of opportunities over the last year to win the Intercontinental title. Finally got it done last week.
I saw clips from when like Dom was like at like some of the AAA shows and stuff, and it's like wild. Like they went nuts.
Okay, folks, this match is happening. Penva is defending the Intercontinental Championship against El Grande
Wow, so
Americano.
Penva is a
Not the
lower
original one who was
stat
scheduled
than
to have
El
this
Grande
matchup.
Americano
No clue
in
what's happened to him.
2K26?
But El Grande waltzed out here and took this opportunity. Penva said, I'll fight whoever. Leapfrog by
I don't know about that.
Penva with a kick.
Some of those ratings are just off the wall sometimes. Like that's not a big deal, but like, some of them are just way off the wall.
A shortcut in his career, 20 years to get to this point, winning his first title in WWE against a man who took a shortcut tonight, just waltzed into a match he wasn't supposed to be a part of.
Well, the original didn't show up, Michael Cole. For all we know, he's been cursed by Danhausen.
Well, he was cursed by Danhausen. We just don't know what the
I
facts
saw that
are.
apparently
What a
AJ
kick
Styles
by
has
Penva.
started a gaming channel on YouTube. Pretty cool. I knew he was a big gamer, and I've watched videos before where he would go to Japan and buy video games, and he's been on like up, down, down, and things like that. But yeah, apparently he's starting his own YouTube channel. And it looked like he already had like a couple thousand subscribers.
Oh, vicious Pierotasso
And
from the Intercontinental
monetized
Champion.
overnight.
Slap, overhand chop. Made famous by the legendary.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I'm glad he found something that really works for him. Yeah.
Big right hand now by El Grande.
I think he's super talented.
Penva. Remember, he's got a break here. Gets disqualified, won't win a title. And now Penva
I love a lot of the UK wrestlers there. Like NXT UK was one of the most underrated shows.
Why would it be a
I
shame?
loved that show.
What would be shameful
I would
about
watch
El
it no matter
Grande
what. I
Americano
mean,
capturing
I
the
never missed an
Championship?
episode.
Well, I mean, there's a list of things, but
And that was
number
from
one on
the
list would be
beginning
fact that he's not
to
scheduled
the
for this
end.
match tonight.
Well, that's on Penta for being too brave, I guess.
Cover now by
And
El
oh yeah,
Grande
AAA
Americano.
is
And
awesome.
Penta
It's once a
grabs the
week and it's
bottom
only an
rope.
hour long, so it's very easily digestible. That's awesome.
Seen a lot of
Hey, I may
superstars
actually, I
in
may
this
have to
game
start putting that
think
into
with
the
their heart,
rotation.
not their brain. That could be what happened to Penta tonight, volunteering to take the match against.
What is
somebody
it?
he
What are
didn't
you?
prepare for.
What
I
platform
talked
are
a
you
lot
watching it
about how
on?
this title
Is it on
represents
YouTube?
all of those who've never given up.
I may have to add that into the
Dreamers,
weekly
fighters,
rotation.
Much like Penta.
Because it seems like with WWE, they're using more and more of the AAA wrestlers in their shows.
How many fans of El Grande Americano here in Seattle? And Penva sent into the corner. El Grande looking to win his first championship in WWE.
Straight right hands to the forehead of the champion. Uh-oh. Penta now grabbing at the mask of Americano.
I need to get caught up on New Japan as well. I haven't watched New Japan in a little bit.
And Americano went to the eyes of Penta.
I was pretty much current on everything until I started, which is funny because I was pretty much current on everything until I started around January when I started doing the channel, and it was like getting all the tech stuff set up and backgrounds and all that kind of stuff, and clipping, and live streams. It just kind of like it got me behind. But my goal is to get to the point to where I'm at least live streaming 3 to 4 days a week.
Here comes the Intercontinental
Because I would like to, I would really like to do NXT. I've done some
dropping the champ to the
NXT
floor.
live streams on the channel before,
Grande's got to get him
and of
back
course
to the ring.
I'm going to be
Countouts do
doing
not help. He's
Dynamite.
got to pin or submit the
I'll be
champion
live
tonight.
this Wednesday for
Champion's
Dynamite.
advantage.
It's free on YouTube, and I think it's on Saturday nights. If I can't watch it Saturday night, I'll watch it Sunday morning. Okay. All right. Hey, I will check it out this weekend. I'll watch it, and I'll let you know what I think of it. I'll watch it this weekend. There's that LA Knight jam. He's ripping the paper out of the copier again. Hey, there it is. This one's for you.
I'll take it from here.
Now taxes. There's a
He
Canadian
looks so
turbo
excited
tax
when he gets his
expert
taxes
ready to
sorted,
tag
too.
in and file for you.
I love it. I love it. Oh. And it's gonna be wild coming up here pretty soon. I mean, we're already the 9th of March. Mania is what, like mid-April or something, so that's gonna be a crazy long live stream, 2 nights, and lots of clipping. And I'm toying with this idea too. One night, maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday, I'm not sure which, but one day this week, because right now I'm streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. I do a multi-stream. But I also have access to a vertical canvas that I use clipping for. So I'm going to try doing, I think I'm going to try and do a live on like multi-stream. I'm going to add like TikTok, and I'm going to add TikTok in there just because it seems to, there's just so much traffic there. I mean, for a growing creator like myself, that's kind of, you know, right now I'm at that point where I'm really having to put the work in. any kind of discoverability is just priceless. And TikTok has so much discoverability. So if I add that into the, if I'm multi-streaming to 4 or 5 locations, I mean, surely people can find the stream. And I feel like it's every time I do this, it's kind of getting more and more polished. So in terms of like the tech, Johnny says definitely it's awesome, and Corey does commentary with JBL and sometimes Ray or Conan. Oh, JBL does commentary. Okay, that is neat. I used to like it when he was on SmackDown and Raw. Booker T cracks me up. I love his commentary.
Champion Penta.
Some people
against
can't stand it, but his commentary
it was supposed to be the original El Grande, but
I feel like he's done a lot to get certain people over in NXT too. Like,
he got cursed by
I don't know,
Danhausen.
like what he's done with Trick, like that when he would do the.
I don't think anybody understands
oh yeah,
how to deal with
man.
it.
Like when Trick was coming out and he would do the whole thing. That just made the entrance even better. And then what he did for Stephanie when he was doing the like whole thing when she would do Devil's Kiss.
Down goes the challenger.
He's done it for other people too.
And you feel the momentum.
Commentators bring so much more to the table than what people
Yeah, it's like the champion
realize.
found that next gear he was looking for. Here comes Penta. Bang!
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm going to watch it this weekend.
Drop kick to the body.
El Grande Americano rolling out of, well, not harm's way because Tobe Con Hilo from Penta. See, I can do some of that.
I should have you call Ray Reyes with me.
And here's Penta now. And they head up to the top rope. El Grande Americano.
I mean, we really don't even have to wait for this. We already know the outcome. I mean, Chad is, Chad was cursed, but Ludwig has a chance. So we already know that there's a chance here. But like with Chad, he didn't even make it to the ring. What did he do? Fall in like a pothole or something?
We talked a lot about sacrifice earlier tonight, and El Grande Americano knew what was coming, and he went to the bottom rope. Now roll up now by El Grande.
Oh boy.
And a kick out now by Penta.
Ooh, big spine buster by Americano.
Cover for the title. Kick out. A ring-shattering spine buster by El Grande Americano.
But once again, Americano takes control of this matchup. Look at the agility of this legendary luchador.
Yeah, Penta though.
Looking
for the Penta driver.
Yeah, he was almost right into the Penta driver there.
Drives Penta in the corner and a big kick to the jaw. And now the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, I like Booker. He definitely added a layer to Trick's entrance, and yeah, commentary is so important because you literally hear it nonstop all night. Yeah, and I mean,
got caught into a death.
They have such an important role.
Is it enough? Hook of the leg, kick out.
I mean,
how about
literally so much of what we
both of
perceive
these
is
superstars?
from commentary.
Penta and Americano,
And they can make something seem that's not so
offense.
great seem way better,
Neither man willing to
and
stay
they
down.
can make something really great even better. So,
El Grande Americano has been there.
and I really think that ever since, that's one thing. I won't say everything is better necessarily now under the new Endeavor, after the Endeavor purchase of the company, but I will say that the best, one of the absolute best things is commentary is so much better. Ever since they sold to Endeavor and Michael Cole has been able to come out of his shell and speak openly and show some personality, so much better.
Here is your winner, and
All right, so Penta retains.
Intercontinental Champion, Penta.
Corey, talk about improvising.
Penta lives for the fight. And you need proof, look no further.
Oh, man. He caught him.
Catching Americano out of midair with double knees. And then this absolutely breathtaking springboard Mexican destroyer disposes of Americano. A
Penta retains.
Successful first defense for the new Intercontinental Champion.
The proud champion.
Where's
Penta.
Chad?
Live escuché todo lo que dijiste la semana pasada. WWE signed you when you were 20 years old and I'm glad they did. Puedo ver lo buena que eres. Puedo ver lo que has aprendido de todos los privilegios que has tenido. Puedo ver lo que has trabajado. Y también puedo ver todas las habilidades que has adquirido entrenando con los mejores. Pero ¿sabes lo que me molesta de ti? Es no solo tu estúpida risa. Lo que realmente me molesta de ti es que tienes todas las herramientas para ser grandiosa, pero eres una ignorante que no las usa. Te escondes detrás de una basura de hombre y envías a tus amigos a hacer el trabajo sucio por ti. ¿Estás orgullosa de eso? Para que sepas, ambas
My favorite part of commentary is when heel commentators have to do crazy mental
chozas de
gymnastics to
barro
justify the
me hicieron
despicable
lo que
actions
soy.
of other
Y
heels.
yo
Yeah,
estoy orgullosa
Corey
de
is
eso.
really skilled
Porque
at that.
mientras tú te forjabas
He's always
alrededor
having to justify
de
some kind of
gente
crazy
con
thing.
experiencia, yo me forjé en el
Yeah, Corey
infierno.
especially.
Yo me forjé con fuego. Porque las dos tuvimos caminos diferentes para llegar aquí, pero ahora ambas tenemos la habilidad de estar aquí. La diferencia es que tú te has convertido en una floja. The funny thing is, Liv, I can see more in you than you see in yourself. Puedo ver en ti una oponente feroz, una oponente digna. Pero al contrario, tú te ves a ti misma como una simple rubia barata. Eres una puta que siempre busca el camino fácil al campeonato. Y para que me entiendas, you better bring all your years of training with you when you step in the ring with me, because at WrestleMania, I will bring the blood, sweat, and all my experience, and I will use it to continue.
I mean, if they don't put
making
Dom in a shark
history
cage,
as
I don't know.
Women's world champion.
I could totally see Stephanie
Stephanie thinks I hide behind my friends.
joining
At least I
Dom.
have friends. You gotta be kidding me. And you know what? Don't even be upset, because we're gonna get Stephanie back at what she did, and we're gonna get you back in the title picture.
Hey!
This is good.
Oh, she's upset. Cost her the
Have you
shot.
guys seen Finn?
No.
I haven't seen him all day. You know what? I'm gonna find him.
Yeah.
All right?
You know what, guys? I gotta go out to the ring. There's something I need to get off my chest.
Okay. Do you want us to go with you?
Of course. Yeah, I'll be right there.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Corey's a perfect example, and that's why he's actually my personal favorite commentator. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I'm definitely glad that we're getting more of him on Monday Night Raw. I think the team, I think Pat is good for like those big shows because he hypes everything up, and I like that him and Cole are so close. But oh
no.
Danhausen.
He cursed Dominic last week. He cursed the original Grande Americano tonight. Where's Miz? I thought Miz was supposed to be like his mentor or something.
I'm glad you take
Danhausen have
this
a match?
so lightly, Michael Cole. I'm glad this is fun to you. People are getting cursed around here. You might be next.
Well, no,
Yeah, what happened to
to
Chad?
Like
He's
he gave
MIA.
me a gift back at Elimination Chamber.
I gave you a jar full of teeth. What'd you do with that?
You know what I want to do? I want to do an exclusive interview with Danhausen. Find out what makes him tick.
He wants to interview Danhausen. He may hand you more teeth.
It would be Morrow award-winning, Pulitzer award-winning.
They should just create a prize to give to you for.
Thunderous applause.
Listen to this place.
Hello, Seattlehousing! I am Danhausen. Very nice, very evil. And Danhausen wanted to come out here to thank all the fanhousings.
The what?
The Fanhausens.
T-shirt boy, where are you? You, come here.
T-shirt boy.
All right, here's some T-shirts for the Fairhouses.
Well, one guy got all T-shirts.
Split them up. Oh my God, Corey!
Grab one, Corey.
Michael Cole.
Yeah, that one guy's gonna wear like 5 shirts home.
Free T-shirt tonight. Go to WWEshop.com and sell it out.
Give it to the fans. Don't keep it for yourself.
You are.
Uh-oh.
You know, this guy is lobbying to be in the Hall of Fame this year.
Well, I'm not going to deny him.
He's running away.
T-shirt.
I should have left the lights off for a little bit. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see it or not, Johnny, but Danhausen came out to the ring and threw T-shirts into the crowd.
What a conversation. The Undertaker. Well,
then he ran away.
JBL,
quickly.
what stories and what rivalries those two have had over the years. Stephanie welcomes Ronnie 2K, Logan Paul and his crew. Talk about everything going on in the world. It all happens on the podcast network.
Well, Raw is in Seattle, and as always, the stars are out. That is Jose Valenzuela. He's a lightweight boxer from Zuffa Boxing in the house. Here to check out the action alongside a couple of Super Bowl champions. Ernest Jones and Mike Morris of the Seattle Seahawks are here. Look at those titles. Those things are beautiful.
The Jets will never have one.
I don't think you actually have to win. You can buy the Jets one.
They did have a good day today.
What they say, even the sun shines on a, you know.
How about an eventful few weeks for these three? Raquel earlier tonight, all upset after losing in the gauntlet match. Liv, of course, has Stephanie at WrestleMania in 40 nights, and Dirty Dom is only holding one championship title now.
The AAA Mega Championship, which he will defend at Rey de Reyes against Vikingo. And if Dom loses, not only does he lose the championship, he has to leave AAA altogether.
Oh, that would be
Oh man, he's got to leave AAA if he loses.
Back to that curse, I'm telling you.
Is he gonna lose? Because he is cursed, right? Or did the curse wear off already?
I demand a rematch. Porque yo debería de ser el campeón. I should be your champion right now, but instead, Penta is walking around with my title. And we all know whose fault it is. Finn
I like his shirt.
Balor.
Oh, he's blaming Finn?
I didn't want to do this out here. I wanted to do this privately, but you're making me air out our laundry in front of everybody.
Oh man, he's coming.
Well, Dominic's made a career out of airing his dirty laundry in public, but here's the situation. This is what happened last week. Dominic was defending the championship against Penta. He told Finn Balor and JD McDonough that he wanted them at ringside to celebrate with him after he won, because much like Finn did against CM Punk, Dominic wanted to do it alone. At one point in the matchup, Dominic asked JD to go get the ring bell hammer so he could use it. Finn stopped JD and said, "Don't do this." Dom said he wants to do it alone, and it ended up with a loss.
It was a heat of the moment situation. I understand Finn trying to respect Dom's wishes. I'm sure Dom didn't really need the hammer at that moment, but you know, it can all be construed however you want.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I know, you're all choked up after the loss by Dominic last week.
I think I got cursed.
Maybe he did get cursed.
And where the hell have you been?
Uh-oh.
We've all been looking for you. I hope you're here to tell me that you got me a rematch. I hope you're here to tell me that you finally talked to Adam and you got me my rematch. Huh? Is that what you got to say?
I don't think Finn's gonna like being talked to like that.
You got nothing to say?
Are you done, Dom? You finished? Did you get it all out? Look, about last week, you're right. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be Intercontinental Champion. So for that, I'm sorry. But you see, Dom, I was trying to help. I was trying to teach you a lesson. See, Judgment Day, we're a family. And we're always going to have your back.
But
you told me you want to be the greatest Mysterio of all time. And you can be. But to be the greatest anything of all time, you gotta learn that sometimes you gotta fight your own battles, Dom. For 2 years, Dom, for 2 years, I've been trying to help you. I've been trying to guide you.
feels like longer than that.
But the more I help, the more I try to lead you in the right direction, the more I realize that maybe your dad was right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Maybe you are just a spoiled little...
Oh, man. What is happening? He's going to knock him out.
Oh!
He's like, no, don't do it.
And now JD trying to defuse the situation here.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. And a sling blade to Dominic.
He's outmatched.
Oh, Finn snapped.
Liv's going to grab him. No.
Oh, and intercepted by JD McDonough.
They just turned on Finn. JD too.
And now Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez getting involved in the fray. And I'm shocked at JD, everything Finn's done for him in his career. And now a four-on-one assault of Balor. Listen, I'm not a massive Finn Balor fan, but he does not deserve this.
I mean, I knew it was probably coming, but I didn't know it would be tonight.
Balor was right. Unfortunately, he's the odd man out.
Well, Dominic now with a steel chair, and he's got that hammer. The hammer that he wanted last week, but Finn Balor prevented JD McDonough from giving to him. And Finn trying to fight back.
Finn can take these guys. Come on.
Trying to preserve his livelihood here. Oh, and right off the face.
What did he hit him with?
Finn is out cold. Finn is helpless.
What's that? Is it? Oh,
Dominic
man.
just shoved that hammer in his sneaker. Oh, no.
Balor's already out and helpless.
Oh, JD McDonough holding him down as well. And now with a hammer loaded in his boot, a 619 to the face of Balor.
Come on, Finn.
A sickening display by this punk Mysterio.
Enough is enough. Balor is absolutely helpless.
I mean,
the Judgment
no coming back
Day
from
has
this.
completely turned their back on Finn Balor. And a frog splash by Mysterio to a defenseless Balor.
So Dom and Finn at WrestleMania?
And that JD McDonough, everything Finn's done for him in his career. This kid, J.D. McDonough, is here today because of Finn Balor. He's
Yeah,
in
he
this
trained
business
him.
because of Finn Balor. And now he continues to pound away on Balor.
Really onto the chair?
Morgan and Raquel looking on, involved in this as well, trying to keep the officials at bay for another frog splash
They're
to
gonna
the
hurt you
steel
too?
chair.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That was a development.
Tried to issue some tough
Poor
love
Finn.
to
Like, Finn's going
Dominic
to come back
Mysterio tonight.
stronger than ever after
But
this.
Dominic Mysterio did what he always does when folks that care about him try to issue tough love to him. He ends up beating the hell out of him. Look what he did to his dad. Look what he does to Balor tonight. This is sick.
Come on, Finn. Wow.
Allow me to
So I knew that was coming, but I just didn't think it would be tonight. Wow. So I guess Rusev and Oba next. And then Punk is live, right? So maybe Roman is here. That's wild, though. Finn, no longer in Judgment Day. I'm kind of happy about it because I kind of want Finn to have that. You know, I want him to have that singles run. I mean, I kind of want that World Championship run that he had to vacate in 2016 at SummerSlam. I also like to see him back as the Demon at some point as well. So we got April Mania. So I'm assuming Roman and Punk is definitely going to be night 2. '18th and 19th. But yeah, that kind of blows my mind.
Vegas, April 16th to the 20th is the Balor's back. Yeah, the Reign. Dominic Mysterio with that hammer in hand that he wanted to use last week, that he wanted J.D. McDonough to give to.
Can't believe he took out Dom. Or I mean, he took out Finn.
Is the second onto a steel chair, executed by Dirty Dominic Mysterio on former Judgment Day member Finn Balor.
Javon, you have hit the ground running. What you did in the chamber at your age, man, are you kidding me? Unheard of.
I appreciate you.
2026 will be a huge year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I ain't gonna let you down.
I know you won't.
Yeah?
Hey, enjoy your week.
The week?
Keep it bouncy for me.
The rest of the week?
Bouncy.
The week off? Say less.
Hey, yo, Javon, man.
Yeah, you think we forgot about Atlanta? Nah, lad, we don't forget about...
Hold on, Grayson,
what?
hold on, man.
What?
Let me talk to the kid, man. Can you give us a minute?
You want me to leave?
Bro, what's the problem? Give us a minute, bro.
Okay.
Hey, man. Look, I think we got off on the wrong foot the other week, okay? Woods got injured, Offset was completely out of line, and I got offended, I got mad, and I took it out on you, and I'm sorry, bro. The fact of the matter is that, like, I see a lot of myself in what you're doing right now, man. You remind me of a young me. Back in the day, I used to be that kid that came in with all these new moves, doing things that nobody else could do. You know what I'm saying? And I took that momentum and that potential, and I became the WWE champion. Javon, that could be you, bro. I believe that, man. The thing is that you just gotta have the right team around you. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, join New Day.
I get you, but come on. Coach, Look, look. You don't have to answer right now, okay? You don't have to answer right now. All I'm saying is that I know you got dreams, and you don't have to do it alone. Know what I'm saying? I got you. Got you. Think about it, man. That's all I'm saying.
I'm backstage with Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. Bailey, congratulations. I am so happy for you. You are officially the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship
Lyra
after
looks a
winning
little
tonight's
devious.
gauntlet match. This is a huge opportunity, and it's happening next week. How pumped are you?
I am pumped. I first, kudos to you. I couldn't have done it without you. I mean, maybe I could have, but you see her flying the camera? Like, I think Asuka and Kairi forgot that this bird got wings because she flew right in. You're in the cool, dude.
Yeah, I'm in the cool.
I appreciate you being there for me, so thank you.
Seriously though.
You absolutely should be the next Women's Intercontinental Champion.
I appreciate that. Next week is huge. I mean, somebody like AJ Lee, she's obviously a legend and somebody that we've all looked up to. And if it weren't for her, a lot of us would not be here right now. So it's going to be an honor to step into the ring with her. As one of my very good friends in this business, it's just a title that I haven't been able to win yet. And it's one that I've been wanting to win since it's come out. I've been in big matches for it, and I cannot wait next week to get my hands
Lyra's
on it.
acting
And once
weird.
I win that championship, I love you, AJ. Maybe we can run it back if you want another shot. You can be first in line. What do you think? Maybe. We'll talk about it later. We're going to celebrate, right? Yep. Fire up. Let's go. We'll talk about it.
Well, congrats again. You have
That was
fun
weird.
firing up.
That was a little bit weird. Oba? What a beast. It's awesome to see a lot of these latest NXT call-ups. Do you think it's because back when NXT would come on before, back when it was like black and gold, it wasn't on cable. So it was like people had to watch it on the network, and most people watched Raw at that point on cable. So people didn't watch NXT to the same degree that they probably do now.
This past Friday night on SmackDown,
I mean, the mega fans, like the smart fans or the smart marks or whatever you want to call them, did. But in terms of just the casual audience, I don't know that they watched NXT. And now NXT is just on TV. It's on cable. So it seems like when wrestlers come up now, there's more of like a built-in audience. Like they knew them. Like they already know them from NXT. They've already watched them. So it's a little different than what it was back then, because it was almost like when a black and gold wrestler would have to come up, it was like you had to like your whole audience would have to pretty much, a big portion of your audience didn't know you, and you'd have to win them over, which was harder to do because you had, less screen time and you were booked differently. And even though you were a massive, big deal in NXT, when you got to the main roster, you were fed to people like Brock Lesnar. So, I mean, I think it's definitely gotten easier to come up from NXT and actually be a star when you arrive. I mean, look at like Oba. I mean, it's huge. Look at like Sol Ruka, Javon Evans. I'm just counting days till Blake Monroe moves up. It's going to happen. Can't believe it hasn't happened already. Got another commercial break. Seems like I'm getting more of them now. Dude, this last round of call-ups, Javon, Trick, and Oba was so good that I almost feel bad for NXT because those were like the main characters. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely in like a rebuilding phase because like if you think how over Trick is, like Trick is like, he fits in the ring with like Randy Orton now. Like you don't bat an eye when you see Trick and Randy in the same ring. It's like Trick just came up on that level, immediately debuted on that level. So awesome. And then you got Oba and Javon's doing like he does remind me a lot of like a Kofi type character. And then, you know, Trick and Oba, it's just wild. And then you factor in all these NXT people that are coming up, and it's just like they're already big stars. Like, you know, Braun Breaker immediately when they brought him up, they immediately pretty much within a short amount of time inserted him into the Vision, and I mean all that. So yeah, NXT's kind of, I said this before and I stick with it. At this point, NXT, I prefer the women's matches over the men's matches. There's really not, I don't really have like a guy or like a pick in NXT on the men's side of things. Like I loved Trick before, and now that he's no longer there, and I liked Oba, but I'm not a particularly big fan of Ricky Saints. I watched him a lot as Ricky Starks in AEW. Not particularly a huge fan. I think he's talented. I think he's great, you know, pretty solid on the mic and solid in the ring.
He also has a score to
But
settle, Corey, because back at the Royal
not the
Rumble
biggest
match,
fan.
Oba Femi, who entered number
Joe
one
Hendry,
and eliminated 5 people.
definitely,
Among those he eliminated Rusev.
definitely,
that fact has drawn the ire of Rusev.
definitely an over gimmick, right?
Week,
but
got the better
I watched him a ton in TNA. So ever since like TNA and NXT have sort of merged at times, and they've done that for me in my brain. When I look at Joe Hendry, even though he's the NXT champion, when I look at him, I'm like, yeah, he's a TNA. He's a TNA guy. So I'm gonna have to work on that because when I see him, I identify him as a TNA star.
Meanwhile, Oba Femi made his debut.
But yeah, there's not
3
really.
years ago.
I mean, Blake Monroe is my favorite.
Alabama as a one-time outdoor,
my favorite
indoor
performer in
SEC
NXT.
shot put champion. Part of the Next in Line program here in WWE. The first NIL athlete to actually win a title in WWE, and now
have been a big fan for a
toe-to-toe
long time.
with a man who has WrestleMania
So when she gets called up, that's going to be a moment I'm going to freak out. This is about to be brutal.
Here we go, and Rusev and Oba Femi delivering clothesline after clothesline to one another.
I hope Oba wins too.
Start of the fight that you described it, Corey,
without
gonna be
question.
Old school. Throwing haymakers.
I wonder if it'll come to like a
primal.
like they just beat each other up to the point that it's like no contest,
and another one.
They just both like, I don't know. Maybe they do something to
kind
of
the ring against. Throwing heavy hands.
Excuse me, but if there is a winner, it needs to definitely be Oba.
First into the buckle. And Oba Femi with a running uppercut.
And I think that's 100% believable. Rusev is a big guy, but look how much bigger Oba is than Rusev.
Rusev
Isn't that
runs into a
wild?
boot by Femi.
I mean, he looks like he's so much bigger. He's so much taller.
Off the opening bell.
He's built so much bigger.
And Rusev, look at the eyes of Obafemi, Cole. That is a scary son of a gun. I was thinking of another word, but I get it. Now Rusev thrust right to the throat. Now is Obafemi backing up a bit. Rusev driven into the
sounds like the audience
that's
in attendance wants Oba to win also.
Rusev, who is not used to being manhandled by anybody. And Femi sends Rusev back into the ring to break
Yeah,
up
and the
count.
thing with Trick is he doesn't feel forced into the main event scene. He really doesn't. I mean, I would argue that when he made his entrance at the Elimination Chamber,
unloading again.
I mean, his entrance, he got up on top of that pod, and his music played, and he just stood there and soaked it all in. And at that point, I was like, yeah, he's a megastar. And the thing is exactly, it's not even a booking thing. It's like a confidence thing with him. He's just so well spoken to in interviews, and he's been just doing such a great job with like the media and the interviews. And I mean, he's got everything that it takes.
Trouble here now. That was absolutely terrifying agility for a man the size of Rusev, who continues to chop down the big redwood. And now Femi, though. Up goes Rusev, lands on his feet. Mashka.
It's going to take a few of those Machka kicks.
Oh, Femi exploded out of the corner.
He picked him up and tossed him like he was nothing.
He's a lightweight. A lot bigger than a shot put right there. Incredible power. Here it comes.
Really?
Fall from grace. How impressive
wow.
is Obafemi?
I mean, I knew he would probably win, or I thought he would probably win if there was a winner at all, but that was decisive. That was quick. I wasn't taking like time.
Of exactly why
but that was quick.
Obafemi is the hottest free agent in the game. Weapons grade offense from the ruler, launching Rusev like a man
really
a
quick.
fraction of the size, and then an epic fall from grace would seal Rusev's fate
Decisive
tonight.
victory. I mean, in terms of Mortal Kombat,
the hottest free
flawless
agent
victory.
in a long, long time in WWE.
I wonder if that was a time thing or if he was meant to. I mean, we are at 10:02. We still have Punk, right? But that was quick. Didn't waste any time there.
As advertised, Femi's going to be a force here in WWE for a long time.
No
Next
kidding.
week, Monday Night Raw, well, it's a home game for me. We stop in San Antonio, Texas, and what a card we have on hand. The Beast returns. Brock Lesnar will show up in San Antonio to find out if anyone has the guts to answer his WrestleMania Open challenge. And you got to wonder, what does Lesnar think about Seth Rollins' attack on his advocate last week? Also next week, Bayley, who won the gauntlet match earlier tonight, will take
I really hope they don't
AJ
stick
Lee for
Seth
the
with
Women's
Brock at
Intercontinental
Mania.
Championship, and you have to think that a spot at WrestleMania is hanging
I
in the
really hope
balance.
they don't.
And a score to be
I mean, if they want to stick
settled
Oba with
once
Brock,
and
that's
for
fine.
all.
Let Oba win.
As the original El Grande Americano goes one-on-one with El Grande Americano.
Original El Grande
next
Americano
week
versus
on
El
Netflix.
Grande
And
Americano
what kind of a move
next week.
is the OTC, the Royal Rumble winner.
So next
Roman Reigns
Monday,
gonna be in
it's
next
like
week
must
when he
see.
appears live on Monday
We got an
Night Raw.
Intercontinental
After the
Championship match between
inflammatory
Becky,
comments from the world
or not
champ
Becky,
CM
but
Punk
AJ and
last
Bayley.
week. Roman Reigns
We've
is
got
live on the
Roman,
road to WrestleMania.
Brock.
And speaking of the world champ,
It's clobbering time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
CM Punk, the world
Like the
champ, is
shirt.
here live. Next. One thing we learned last week.
So Johnny, I
think
don't
we've
know
known
if
it
I've
for a
heard you
long
mention. Do
time.
you watch
This man is
AEW?
Not afraid to speak what's on his mind.
You think? Well, unfortunately for the World Heavyweight Champion, when it comes to Roman Reigns, Punk's mouth may have written a check that, as you know what, can't cash at WrestleMania.
Well, they'll be in the main event at WrestleMania, one of the great main events in WrestleMania history, I do believe. Long time coming for Punk and Reigns. That must be an intelligent conversation he's having with Grogan, our cameraman there. Joined himself with the members of the Super Bowl champ Seattle Seahawks.
Tell the kids like I'm not shaking CM Punk's hand.
And of course, enjoying himself with a lot of random WWE fans here at ringside as well. Great crowd here tonight in Seattle. Of course, this city, Corey, hosted
You have what on your shoe?
One of my favorite WrestleManias.
I remember it vividly.
Over in the baseball stadium.
There you go, little lady.
Made that young lady's night.
And again, very controversial, inflammatory comments made by Punk last week toward Roman Reigns and his family.
Hey, when's the last time, if ever, somebody landed a verbal jab at Roman's expense where the tribal chief couldn't even respond? He was stunned. He was gobsmacked.
Yeah, just emotionally caught up in the moment as Punk mentioned his late father. You know, WWE 2K Universe is already tearing it up in early access, and Season 1 of the Ringside Pass is officially underway, with new superstars from AAA entering the fray. For the largest roster in franchise history, brand new match types, and a revamped universe mode.
Yeah,
It's
the
time
match
to call
types in
every
26
shot.
are crazy. Like there's the 3 stages of
2K26,
hell
the show
match
never
that you can
stops.
set up.
WWE 2K26 goes on
Excuse
sale
me.
this Friday.
There is a
Pre-order WWE
there's ambulance
2K26
matches,
today
casket
and
matches,
get early
buried alive,
access.
like the
Hey,
or
world
not buried
champ
alive, but
CM
the
Punk's
casket
in the
matches,
ring,
the
one of the
ambulance
great main
matches, the
events in
3 stages
WrestleMania
of
history,
hell.
coming in 40 nights.
The best in the
There's
world
all kinds of
will
crazy
defend
match
his
types.
World Heavyweight Championship against the OTC, the Royal Rumble winner, Roman Reigns.
Wow, okay, I was a little bit wrong. I was unsure what the temperature in the room was going to be regarding me. But hell with it. Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Seattle or what?
I'll sometimes listen to some watch-alongs or watch the clips on YouTube and I'm up to date though. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm going. I've done some lives before on Wednesdays, but I am definitely going live this Wednesday.
Seahawks? gosh, I thought some of you were going to be mad at me. There's some people that are upset about some things that I said last week. One thing in particular I heard was categorized as disrespectful. So I don't know. You seem to love me. One thing I do know is that Roman Reigns has never respected me, not once in his entire career.
OTC. It's OTC there.
I don't know. Hold your breath. You might show up.
The audience is kind of hard to pick what they're doing here.
Roman Reigns has never respected me, but I will force him to respect the position I hold. Championships, titles in this business are made to find out who the best is. Championships and titles in sports are made to find out who the best is, and those best go on to defend their titles, and they defend their championships. This title in particular was created because Roman Reigns shunned his championship responsibilities and he refused to defend his titles. But I defend mine. I defend this title because I'm proud of it. I defend this title because you deserve a fighting champion. And when I defend this title, I level it up. I level up the competition. If you stand in the ring across from CM Punk, you have to level up physically and damn sure verbally, because if you don't, I will leave you dumbfounded and slack-jawed like I did Roman Reigns last week.
I mean, he got personal.
Level this place up. But unfortunately, this has been
okay, awesome, man. It wouldn't be a live stream without you, honestly.
I lowered myself to Roman Reigns level.
But yep, I will be your Wednesday.
It's going to be interesting. Jimmy Uso made it very clear earlier tonight that he had something to say to CM Punk after the disrespect that was shown to
I wonder what this is about.
Uso's family. Look at the demeanor of Jimmy and Jay. They're not out here yeeting. They're not out here to have fun.
I mean, he acted like he was ready to leave, and he still waits like 2 hours.
Two men so instrumental in that historic title reign of Roman Reigns. Integral part of the bloodline. Now the current tag team champions.
Why do I think this is going to go differently than what we think?
Hey, Punk.
Maybe this is like a swerve.
To apologize right now. Apologize right now, Wolf.
Man, he's fired up.
Why is Roman still sending his cousins out here in the ring to do his heavy lifting?
Hey, look. He ain't sent nobody out here to do nothing. Came out here my damn self, Boots. You better apologize right now, Punk.
Man, you need to calm down. All fired up.
This got absolutely nothing to do with Roman Reigns, but everything to do with respect. It's the exact reason why we're standing out here tonight in the middle of this ring face to face. Because you know what, Phil? I got a whole lot of respect for you. I really do. I really do. I got so much respect for you because of the kind of character you are, brother. You say what's on your mind. You speak from the heart. If there's an obstacle in front of you, you ain't trying to go around it, under it, over. You run right through it, and I respect that. Mainly because you call yourself the voice of the voiceless.
Where's this going?
And you know what, man? You can speak trash about Roman all you want to, but what you did last week was disrespect our late uncle who has no voice. So apologize.
You're right. Your brother's coming in a little bit hot. But you're right. Sika doesn't have a voice. And I'm not spiritual, but we're friends. And I know you are. Do you believe he can hear me right now? Can he hear us? Okay, then I hope he hears this. And I hope you're listening.
Oh, no.
Because we're friends, and your entire family and me go back a long way, a lot longer than a lot of people realize. I respect Sika. I didn't know him as well as I knew his brother, Atha. When I lived in Philadelphia, I would drive to Allentown, Pennsylvania. And I'm not saying I worked for free, because Atha was always generous to give me some gas money or a hot plate of food or a roof under my head when I needed it. I was paid in knowledge sitting under the wild Samoans learning tree. I damn near babysat Lance while the shows were going on. It was a thrill for young me to get to sit in the back of a pickup truck with the legendary Sammy, and have him drop knowledge on me. I respect everybody in your family, and everybody in your family in return has shown me nothing but respect. Except that one son of a bitch. Now, if you think Sika heard that, then you believe he can see. And if you believe he can see, I know he sees exactly what I see. And that is what a lying, conniving, backstabbing, manipulative, gaslighting, egotistical, narcissistic, plastic politician his son Roman Reigns is.
Man, he still don't get it.
No.
No, squash that. Still don't get it. This ain't about Roman Reigns. We need you to say, I'm sorry.
Not gonna happen.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. That's all we want. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry Roman Reigns treated the two of you and the rest of his family and the bloodline like garbage for years and never once came out here publicly to apologize for the way he treated his family that he loves. I'm sorry that Roman Reigns disrespected one of my mentors, the great American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the father of my friend Cody, when he called him irrelevant and is somehow not on the hook for apologizing, but I am. I'm sorry, Usos.
I'm sorry that Roman Reigns has tricked you and the rest of the Samoan family and all these people and everybody watching around the world that he gives a single damn about any of you or any of this, because if he did, if he cared about you or the people or me or this company or this business, I'd be standing in the ring talking to him right now instead of his young boys.
Oh, man. Oh. That looked like legit. That looked legit. Like a shoot punch. Wow. Okay. Where is this going?
That's all good. That's all good.
Wow, okay. So that was interesting. So Roman, not there, but Usos defending the honor of their family. Want an apology. And Punk, being Punk, no apology. So, I'm curious where this is going. I feel like Roman wins the title probably at Mania. Not gonna lie. I think he's probably going to win the title back at Mania. But that is an interesting. I didn't think the show was gonna end that way. That's not the way I thought it was gonna end. But so let me just go over a couple of things real quick before I clear out. If you're still watching, if you're live, if you're checking out on a replay, if you're over on Kick, Twitch, wherever you may be, thank you so much for watching the show, watching the streams, watching the replays. If you haven't dropped a like, please drop a like. It is a big help to me. It helps me to grow the channel, helps me to get more eyes on the channel, and I'm hoping to get this thing up and moving as quick as possible, so your likes matter. Your comments also matter. If you drop a comment, that tells YouTube that you like what you see, and then they give it to more people. Also, one of the biggest ways that you can support the channel right now is subscription. So please subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. I'm live Mondays. I'm going to be trying to go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I may add in Tuesdays in there. Just sporadically. I might start posting a weekly schedule over the weekend, so you guys will know when I'll be live, and you can plan for that if you're going to be watching the show, so we can watch it together and we can talk about it. Big shout out to Johnny for being in the chat tonight and just supporting the channel. And there's no words. I really do appreciate it. This is a very young channel, so anybody that gets behind it right now and shows support means the world to me. So thank you so much. Thank you to anybody checking out the stream. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. And until then, say it with me.